Hey, what's up, my little Tattle Tells? Listen, what's up, Sussex squad? Let's get right into this. By now, you heard about the belligerent, angry man, stalker, photographer video heard around the world. And yes, I'm talking about William. You guys, we're actually going to break this video down. There's some stuff that I've been on Twitter, you know I'm a Twitter detective, researching, and also how this shows how William is the most disgusting, vile person in the world. Because let me say this, I watched the video and I'm just going to play the audio because I don't want this taken down with copyright. Apparently, I think Kensington Palace, this is what people are saying, bought the rights to the video and nobody's allowed to show it. Because honestly, I will say one thing. William was overreacting. William was mad, but there was also something else on his face. I'm going to show you screenshots that to me looked like trauma. It looked like PTSD. He looked like he was on the verge of a nervous breakdown. And the thing is, right? It makes what he did to Harry, in my mind, so evil. You and your brother share this trauma. I know the Queen and Charles, they took away security. You and your brother share this trauma. You know how deep these wounds run. You know the fear. You know the PTSD. And the fact that you sat there and gaslit your brother in front of a nation. Really, Harry? Oh my God, there's Harry being so sensitive. Heads together, better help. Really, Harry? You're mad because you don't have security? Oh, you're being a baby. You can't bring your wife and two young children that have gotten so many white supremacist threats. You can't bring them to London. Look at you. Ooh, so fancy in that alien world. Really, Harry? Oh, there goes Harry again, crying on Oprah, having a nervous breakdown. Really, Harry? You're too much of a peck-hind or whatever, hen-picked, whatever that term is, to come out. Really? I mean, you can't come out for the Queen's Jubilee. It's just security. Who do you think you are? Really? You sat there and gaslit him in front of the world when you know the fear, you know the trauma, you know because you carry it yourself. You know because you carry it yourself. You guys, listen to this audio, right? And then I'll meet you up to the jump because we have to dissect also. I think Kate was lying. I really do, but this is my opinion. But I want to get your opinion too. And there's a few other things. And let's not also forget why I think he was really freaking out. Because once again, they were, you know what? Listen to the audio. Meet me after the jump. Before we do that, can you hit that like button? I really am trying to grow. If you guys consistently watch, I swear I will put 1-2 royal stories up a day. Okay, fine. I will stop begging and have some dignity. Okay, unlike William. Let's go.
I know. I just realised who it was, and I've just.
You didn't. You were out here looking for us.
I was actually.
You drove past us outside our house. I saw you.
No, I didn't. I haven't been near the house. I've not been. I promise you, I've not been near your house. I've not been away.
Yes, you are. How dare you behave like you've done my children? How
I have
dare
not.
you?
I have not
You're
done anything.
stalking around here looking for us and our children. I went for a quiet bike ride with my children on Saturday, and you won't even give me your name. You're outrageous. You're disgusting. You really are. How dare you behave like that? And you knew we were coming down here.
I didn't know you were coming down here, did I?
So where did you come from?
I just walked up from West Newton.
So why are you here? Yeah, I need you here, Murph. I've had an altercation with a photographer. He's filming me as I'm right next to him now. I'm coming down the.
What?
Thank you for ruining our day.
I moved out of the way so you could get past. I did. As soon as I saw you,
You
I
knew
moved.
exactly what you were doing.
I moved into the
You knew
tower.
exactly what you were doing. What you guys had learned by now.
Okay, now let's break this down because as you know, Kensington Palace has said that William confronting a photographer was a breach of privacy. Now let's just point out two things. There's a lot of things to point out. Let me try to get it as succinct as possible, but you know there's a lot, so we'll do our best. Listen, for one, he was on a public road. For two, it's an invasion of privacy when you were out there allegedly violating the law. If you guys don't know, people are saying that the reason William was so irate and even going off was because he violated the rule of 6. If you did not know, back then, Boris Johnson had cancel Christmas at the last moment. There was all these things. Families were forced to forego the holidays without their loved ones, make big sacrifices. The royals were also supposed to adhere because they are the example, correct? Why else are they paying them? William was actually out biking with another royal family. This is why allegedly he was so upset, because he thought he was going to be exposed, right? 2, the thing that jumps out at me. Now you guys understand invasion of privacy? When it was Harry and Meghan, and literally you released the details of where they were staying in Canada. When you know that your brother suffers from the same PTSD, when you know the danger that is out there, not just for you, but for your brother, it makes me think there is some type of truth to those rumors that you were literally setting the wheels in motion for the worst to happen, and that was your goal, to punish, and you felt entitled to because you feel like you are ordained by God. Literally, this is 3. As an American, it really, really just, to the deep of my soul, the way he approached, the way he talked, you really do think you own everything under God's sun, and you can burn heaven, hell, and this earth to get it. The rules don't apply to you. Those are for the commoners. You are ordained by God. Again, maybe because I'm American, it's so sickening and disgusting the way William rode up to a man, harassed him, bullied him, stalked him, after he encouraged the whole nation to do that to his own brother, the pregnant wife, and then their 2 young children. Gaslit them. You knew. Look at this PTSD. Literally, look at the PTSD on Will's face, the terror. This is deep. This is wounds. And the fact that you let it be open season for your brother as punishment because you wouldn't let him use you, because his brother stood on his 2 feet like a man and said, no, not my wife, not my child. It sickens me, the level of depravity. I mean, I know I make jokes, but sometimes the level of depravity that you see in the world with the powerful, it shocks my mind. But let's get into this transcript, right? Because the transcript actually had a few things that I said. You literally sent Jason Knopf to testify, allegedly, with your consent, senior royal, to testify to hope to take Meghan down. The only good thing is that God, William, and Kate are so incompetent and stupid and lazy, because I swear if they were actually competent, they would be forces to be reckoned with. But right now they're just like, I don't know, But listen to this, right? Now, during the clip, William approaches the man on a public road and says, you were out here looking for us. First of all, William, you should actually be in your house. You're violating the rule of 6. So first of all, and you approach somebody on a public road. You don't even own the road. Now get this. He said, so then you hear Kate in the background being a Karen saying, we're out here for a bike ride with our children. We saw you by our house. Now, here's the thing. The children weren't visible in the video, and I don't believe Kate saw him by the house. I really don't, because if he did, that would be trespassing, and you would have arrested him for trespassing. As far as I know, this man has not been arrested. No charges were ever filed. So that was a lie, Kate, and I'm sure you have security around your house. So that was a lie, Kate, in my mind, because I don't see any evidence to the contrary. If there is, somebody please send it to me. But again, if he was by the house, it was trespassing. So you saw him by the house, just like Meghan made you cry, just like you're trying to be the king linchpin that pulls William and Harry together. Try it again, Waity Katie, right? Now get this. Where is it? William, and the vulgar way how dare you behave like you have done with our children. Right? How dare you, stalking around here looking for us and our children. I'm out for a quiet bike ride with my children on Saturday and you won't even give me your name. Who does this guy think he is? We are on a public road. Who do you think you are? Oh, you think you're the king of England. You're not even the king yet. You're not even the heir to the throne. You're in waiting. And judging by the hardiness of the queen mother, I am super, super sure you're going to be 90, hopefully, before you take that throne, and probably divorce Kate 3 times. I'm sorry I'm being so snarky. No, I'm not. I live for this. But let's keep going, right? He said, you're outrageous. You're disgusting. He approached this gentleman. This gentleman lives in the area. He said, you really are. Why are you here? Thanks for ruining our day. I thought you guys had learnt by now. And then he rode off after he called. First of all, it amazes me how many people that truly have power are the most weakest ones, because I couldn't take William seriously. This is all I saw on the bicycle, and even him, like Oliver Twist, how dare you? He literally sounded like a petulant child that was unraveling because somebody dared not follow what he said. He's a piece of work. Kate's a piece of work too. Kate is a liar and she is dangerous. That is my personal opinion from what I've seen. I will say this. I don't believe that this guy was paparazzi for one second. First of all, the rules against paparazzi, against the royal family in England, are too strong. It can literally ruin somebody's career. Why would he take the thing? Now, there has been reports that he operates in like PR or press for something, but that's not a paparazzi. You literally are. There are events. You go out, you take photographs. That's even if that's even the guy's real job. Kensington Palace has covered this up, in my opinion. Who is the man? What is his name? What is his actual position? I don't want rumors. I don't want sources. I want you to come out. Where are the charges? William was mad enough. You know that William doesn't have a forgiving bone in his body. Where are the charges this man was brought up against? You guys, I know the story the palace said. Until I hear different, I think there was literally somebody out for a ride. William approached them aggressively, went off. The guy taped it to protect himself. He didn't even know who it is, right? And even if he did, he was on a public road. I don't care what blood runs through your veins. It can be red, white, and blue. You had no right to speak and approach a private citizen like that. You own estates. Go out on your estates. What are you doing throwing your weight around on public roads? And also, the depravity and sickness that you deal with, this PTSD that has changed your life irreparably, and you know the danger, you know the PTSD on top of that, and you still gaslit your brother willfully, and Kate joined in. You guys, death to this monarchy and abolish it all. Literally, abolish the monarchy. Anyway, my little Tattle Tells, please let me know what you think in the comments. And again, I'm not saying that William doesn't deserve his privacy. I think that this whole thing is a cover-up because he was violating the rule of 6, the quarantine rules. He was acting above it, and now Kensington Palace is turning this into, what about the children and protection, when really we need to be talking about accountability. Let me know what you think in the comments. Bye.